Previously on the Talos Principle 2. 1K is searching the Grasslands Ring and discovers that it's connected to the megastructure they found in the middle of that island. Right, let's see what's here. Yes, I can see what's here. And I need to get everything into place. I need to set it up so that I can get the red beam over here. Yes. I suspect I need to have the fan keep it in place with one of the pressure plates and one of the connectors to the other. That way I can set up the beam so that it remains in place while yes, that's not going to work, is it? Yes, leave the fan there. No, I'll need to think about this. Those of you who are watching, keep watching. got there eventually.
Melville, what did you just upload?
A photo?
I mean, technically you're right, but
Is that? I can't tell what that is.
how did you even manage? You're literally taking a picture with your eyes, Melville. I don't even know how to make my eyes go out of focus.
Clearly you've never listened to one of Herman's speeches.
Some of us are busy doing actual science, not just sightseeing. Thank you.
Yeah. And some of us are dealing with the puzzles that allow everyone else to figure this out. Yes, that's right. I seem to be one that's doing the things that the others see as beneath them.
It's strange that some of these puzzles seem disconnected from the rest. Like it's all unfinished.
Or still evolving.
Yes. And what I saw outside seems to be similar to the symbol on that golden gate. And also, along with the numbers, that seem to stop lighting up when puzzles are complete. Right, a blue beam is needed here to unlock that. Yes. Need to find a way of getting a blue beam there, which requires... Oh, wait. I'm skipping at least one step here. There's a green beam here, isn't there? I suspect that this puzzle is disconnected because it's considered optional. It's not required to get to the main structure of this part of the island. Anyway, I'll keep quiet until I make any meaningful progress. it would work better if there was some form of elevation.
The bridge ring seems to be fully charged now. Try accessing the tower, 1K.
And it seems that this optional puzzle meets the quota needed to access the main structure at the end, but I don't want to do that just yet. I want to complete as much as possible. That way there's less need to backtrack later on. I suspect I'll need to do that for the Golden Gates. As I saw, well, I saw 4 of those symbols, and there's only 2 maximum here, so I'll need to come back for that Golden Gate once I've completed 4 optional puzzles. Yes, it might be worth looking for these unknown markers. As in, markers for things that it's unclear what they are.
Interesting monument. Decorative for another puzzle.
Well, it has some significance, not much. It would appear to have. Thankfully, it appears to be safe as long as I'm not too deep in the water. Here's the other option. And I need to set it up so that there's both a blue beam and a green beam. But before I can even think about what I need to do here, this needs to be set up so that I can access the rest of what I need to connect everything with. Definitely going to need to switch this one to the other so I can create a green beam. Yes. Put the mixer onto the connection, rather the pressure plates. Then put red there, and then that would make green. Although it would work better if this was far enough away to actually... Yes. Right. And now that all that's needed to figure this out is here, I'd best figure out the rest. sometimes I seem to make it more complicated than it needs to be. Looks like there's only one puzzle for me to figure out. Only one puzzle, that's... yes. Well, the Golden Gate, I'll need to complete more optional puzzles before I can open that. At least that's the general deal. But before I go to the... yes, that large structure over there, I want to deal with puzzle number 8, you say. Yes, this one. Yes. I have a suspicion of what I need to do here. And it will involve this fan getting some elevation. And also a hexahedron. That will allow it to... well, that will allow one of the connection devices to be in position. Yes, just because I have all the basic elements, it does not, however, mean that I have everything that's needed to successfully figure this out. would help greatly. Having an angle that wasn't blocked by bars.
Odd. One case solved all the puzzles in this area, but nothing happened. There was a brief blip in the system, though. Maybe it'll do something later. There has to be some sort of point.
Yes. There has to be some kind of point to this, but for now, all that can be done is to head to the central structure of the area and see what's there.
There is a pleasure in arriving on this island. The pleasure of being the first to step foot here in hundreds of years. It is a genuine pleasure, and yet it is also banal. My presence here is of no more significance than that of every other animal. These rocks do not care who walks here, and the millennia between the presence of our ancestors and my brief journey are nothing to them. But even putting it this way is wrong. It is not that the rocks do not care, it is that in some sense they do not exist. I may stand in awe of the cliffs on the southern coast, but the cliffs cannot look back at me with contempt. They cannot do anything at all.
That almost sounds like a long way of saying it doesn't matter. What do we have here?
I don't know if this is relevant, but St. Edwald believed that Tetramenos represented the name of God, and God's ability to reshape the world.
True, but he was also mad as a hatter.
One man's madness is another man's genius.
Well, regardless, I need to figure out where to go to cross this gap.
the Tetromino arrangers.
Those are actually the only ones I was good at. What? I'm just saying. Is that some kind of anti-gravity?
I'm not sure. Could be, I guess.
In the beginning, the gods shaped humankind out of the clay of the earth and gave them life with their own breath. But who is closer to perfection, the creator or the created?
Neither, because perfection is impossible.
The man who lives on the plains imagines that the gods dwell on the mountaintop. But if he followed the steep road, he would see his shadow in the clouds beneath. When Prometheus saw that humankind was more alike in nature to the gods than to the animals, he stole the secret of fire from Olympus and shared it with the mortals. Was his theft justified?
Zeus did not create fire. It was not his to own in the first place.
If Zeus did not own fire, why should humankind? Angered by the betrayal of Prometheus, Zeus punished humankind by creating Pandora. He gave her a box, and when she opened it, from inside escaped sorrow and suffering. All that remained within was hope. What does this mean?
Hope may still be found if we're willing to look for it.
Those who seek hope should ask themselves why it was imprisoned with the world's evils. Creature of clay, you stand before the fire. Will it make you whole, or will it destroy you? Consider the shadows cast by the flame, but do not mistake them for truth.
Guys, look at my stream. The beam 1K activated is connecting to the pyramid.
That looks like a massive amount of power.
We need to talk about what just happened. Thoughts?
I'd say there are two distinct issues here. What is the being 1K spoke to, and what is the function of the beam?
Let's start with the Sphinx.
It seems similar to the apparition in New Jerusalem. Presumably the same technology.
What I'd like to know is what we're dealing with, ontologically speaking. Was this a sentient being or some kind of recording?
let's skip that issue for now. What really matters here is what it was trying to achieve by asking those questions.
Testing you to what? See if you're worthy?
That's an interesting thought. You solve the puzzles, you get access to the towers, you enable a beam, and if you do it 3 times, you get access to the megastructure.
Maybe, but why?
I don't know. It's a mystery. Don't you like mysteries, Al? Everybody likes a good mystery.
You know what I like? Certainty.
We should be careful. We don't know if these apparitions are benign.
I don't disagree, but I still think we should proceed. 1K, keep solving puzzles. The rest of you, as you were.
I'm done here for now. Time to head back to the station and head to the next one. The one that I haven't been to yet. Let's see what's there. Hopefully there'll be more insights with any records that are found.
Everybody, I'm sure you're all excited to check out the next site. But while you're there, remember that I'm still trying to fix the rest of the transport system. Maybe there's another one of those labs that 1K found. If there is, look for more documentation, please.
Oh yes, that's something else for me to look for in the Grasslands Ring. There were some loose ends in one area, but they'll be dealt with eventually. Until next time. Hail the rabbit!